Hey guys, this is my dad's channel, YouTube channel, and make sure you must put thumbs up and please subscribe and please go to YouTube and watch this.
Okay, so I'm here at the roof of my house. I want to show you the solar panels that I do have here. All my power requirement is all supplied by the solar system. So I have down there is my two inverters. I have one inverter which I'm using for my computer. I have another inverter which I'm now given that to my tenants. I have about five rooms been rented now. So the other inverter set is with the panel. That's for the clients. My tenants for them to use to charge their phone and so forth. And one set is for the lights. Okay, so I'm here now to show you my solar setup, and this is the one. So this 7 sets here, this was the one that I used before to wire the wiring system for the 24 volts, but unfortunately I have now changed that to 12 volts wiring. Okay, so this is the panel that goes down to that. Actually that's a big inverter. Unfortunately it has blown up now, so I'm using the smaller inverter at the moment. So this is the one that goes down to that big inverter, and this set here, the 6 here, this is actually for the light. Okay, so now by the way, for this I have so far 8 batteries down there. Okay, for this which goes to the light, I have three batteries at the moment. Okay, and for that three panels, I have four batteries at the moment, and that's the one that I use for my computer. Yes. Okay, so that's the power setup arrangement, and so as the solar panel setup. Okay, so this is to the bigger inverter, these 7 panels, and this is to the lights, and that's mine there. So in total I have 7 on top, 6 underneath, that's 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have total of 16 solar panels, which now power my entire power need for my house and my block. Okay, so I'll have to reorganize this sometime later. Okay, so just to show you my solar power setup, starting from the roof, and that's the solar panels. Okay, for now I'll just show you the panel size in terms of watts. Okay, so these panels, this is you can see there, that's 185 watts. This one as well, we're here 185. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 300 watts at the end. So we have 6 of 185, and this one here is 180. 1, 2, I think this should be 185. So all these are within the 180 range, 180, 85. 1, 2, 3 plus 6 here makes it 9. This 3 here, 1, 2, 3 is 250. This one is 300. So in the range of 250, 300, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one here, This we can see it's beneath. But you know, you see some. Oh, okay. I think something is happening. Whether it's breaking or there's this rust type thing here. I don't know whether that's been burnt. And all these ones are okay. And I think there is another problem I saw here for these ones here. Oh yeah, you can see that that red mark there. It's like rust, and yeah, I'll probably test it sometime later. I'll come and test whether there is enough power coming out from those panels like that, which has those sort of signs. If there is power coming, then they're still okay. Okay, so now this one here. I'm not too sure what are these. It looks like the panel glass breaking, but you can't. I can't feel the any dent or any sign of being broken. So I think it's something inside. You can see this one here. The color is changing on this one here. So rather than this normal white, it has become brownish. I don't know whether it was like that before or that has now developed after some time. So if it just developed, then it may mean it's deteriorating. So yeah, but I don't think so, because see these ones here. This one's I think that's his color, because this one. Yeah. Anyway, learning. Okay, this is the normal coloring here. This sort of white or whitish, and this one is now turning sort of light yellow. Okay, so there's those ones there, and as well as that one. Yeah, so we are just checking and cleaning the dust off the surface of the panel so that it can receive the full sunlight onto those cubes that now receives the sunlight and generate the power, the energy that goes down and charge the battery. Okay, so there's a marker there, cleaning the dust off. We have to check the joints. See, that's the wirings at the bottom, so we have to check the joints. Sometimes, the water goes into the joints and affects the wiring where, rust and corrosion takes place, and then that causes the problem of energy transferring from the panel to the regulator and eventually to the battery. So that's another thing we have to check. I think probably not today, because we have other work to do. So we'll just but we're just doing the checks today. So far they look all okay. The worst is just that we have to open this up and see the wirings inside, whether they have rusted. They are okay. So that's what we will do. Probably tomorrow come and do this. Yeah, so that's the solar energy. It has been recommended that we use the solar energy so to avoid use of diesel fossils to reduce the pollution as well as the greenhouse gases to reduce the emission into the, from diesel and coal and carbon. So that should reduce the greenhouse effect, and then we'll have at least cleaner environment to reduce global warming. So that's my solar power system, starting from the panels on top of the roof and down. Okay, I think I'll just show you guys the wiring. So all this wiring that we've done, it all comes down here. There, you see there, we've done that one, and that goes down through there, the pipe, and it goes down to in the house. This one we just slot it down here. It went down. Okay, and that's my TV antenna. I will have to put it up again and try and fix it so that I can watch TV. I've used this one for, it's been like 8, 9, 10 years that I've been using this panel, and they're still here. So, and I've used it for quite a long time now, for my lighting, for my other appliances, like to power the fan, to power my computer, my laptop, and to charge the phones, and even to charge other tools, carpentry tool appliances like electric drill, electric saw. I'm able to power that from this through the inverter. So it works. So yeah, but I'll probably need to get some expert advice from because I'm using different wattage to go into one wiring, which eventually goes to either one inverter, yeah, and then the other one goes to light. But just from the experience on the outside, it works, and I haven't had any problem since. So it's still okay. And I did the installation myself, did all the wirings, and goes down to the underneath, and the regulator, inverter, and I did all the installation. I did all the wirings as well as the lighting, the lights, the switches. I did all that myself, and you can see in the other videos as I work it or instruct other of my voice to do. So I don't know, but I'm seeing myself a little bit like expert, although I don't have the papers. I haven't gone to attend the formal school, but I learn it the hard way, the bush way. I make mistakes. Sometimes I get nearly electrocuted, almost bent, but I work it slowly, and then I learn as I go. And yeah, I got some fair idea, and I did all this. Yeah, okay, so this is on the top of the roof, and that's 8 years. Right where you're looking at now ahead of the camera is Port Moresby. Yeah, and this is now towards the mountains, the Koyaris. All right, thank you, and I hope you enjoy watching. If you do, please do subscribe, and as well as give it a thumbs up, and share the video to others of your friends, and learn as much as you can from what I've done. But yeah, you're dealing, with a task that is quite dangerous, because you can burn your house down, and as well as harm yourself too. So if you have to do it yourself, it's okay. I did it myself. You can do it, but you must be very careful. Yeah, but otherwise it's not recommended that you do it yourself. You must seek support, help from qualified professional certified electrician to do that. Or otherwise somebody, although no paper, is not certified, but if he has been doing it, he knows. I'm pretty sure. I can tell you that. So you can get them, and they will help you to sort of instruct you and watch over you as you do. And later we will go down, and I will also explain on my inverter, the wirings and the inverter and so forth.
You guys were watching our video solar power establishment.
Okay, so as advised, as shown while on top of the roof, the wiring of the solar panels comes through the roof there, and the other one, the loose one on the other side, that's the one that comes from the three small panels. But for those 7 and 6 panels, the 13 altogether, it comes through. It's in that the bigger poly pipe that we put there. All those wirings are inside, and it comes down to all this, and then from there, if you can see, if I can show you. Okay, so here it is at the bottom, comes out here, and so all the wirings now are all coming this way. Yeah, so it comes all the way here and goes in here. That's our powerhouse here. There's all of batteries in there. Probably just get in there and show you. Alright, so this is inside here. This is more or less our storeroom. It's not that big, so it's really full at the moment, but more or less our storeroom where we store some of our stuff, our tools. But actually is for, we call it the powerhouse, power room, because this is where we store all our power equipment and our batteries. So we have batteries here. So all this, we have how many? 4 underneath, 4 batteries underneath. These are batteries 150 watts. Yeah, solar batteries. And then we have 4 on top also, so 8 here on this stand. And then we also have the other stand here. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, also 8 on this side here. Then we have the inverter. This is the inverter regulator all in one. Yeah. And then I have the regulator there, with the solar panels are at the top, and the solar wiring comes through to, that's for one set. It goes to the regulator, and the regulator to the batteries, and the batteries to the light and appliances, as well as this one here. This one is the regulator inverter at the same time. Yeah. So the connection, that's from the power solar. So this cable here, this cable is the one that comes from the solar panels, from the roof, and then it comes down here, goes into this inverter, regulator inverter, and then this one from that, this one goes to the batteries, and it comes back again, and this is the one that goes to the appliances. So we have wired the house here with 240 volts wiring. So this comes from this. This one here, that regulator on the other side, that's for a different set of battery. That's only for the 12 volts. This one is for the 24 now. 12 from the panel down to the regulator and inverter, and then this one goes to the battery. This is now the battery wiring here is now done on 24 volts. Okay, so that's a 24 volts wiring setting. And then this one here now, the output here, this is the one that goes to the appliances. The output is now 240 volts. That's the big power. Okay, so for that small one there, this one here, if you can see, this is the one that comes from the solar panels from the roof. Comes here. So it goes, that's the solar, you can see there, solar, and this one here is the batteries. So this one goes to the batteries, and this one now goes to the lights. So this is only for 12 volts, so it goes to the lights. So all our lights are all 12 volts. Okay, so that's the powerhouse, power room. You see all these wirings. Yeah, but rough, rugged at the moment. Yes, and we also keep some of our things here. Yeah, the computer. We have the spare bulbs there, and we have the charger there, and we have, that's the inverter, 1000 watts inverter. Yeah. Alright, so that should show you our powerhouse. This regulator here, okay, so that's from the three separate panels, comes down and go to this regulator, and then there's a wiring from here. You see the hole there that goes in the inside, the inverter is inside, so it goes in there. So from the panel, that's the one there, that black one that comes from there. Okay, so that's from the panel. It goes to the regulator, and then we have it from the regulator. It goes down, and that's the one there. So it goes down to these batteries here. So I have all these batteries here. I have actually four of them, and then from the battery, the wiring now then goes back through that hole. It goes inside to go to the inverter, and then I connect from the inverter to my appliances, especially my computer. Okay, so for these batteries here, there are four, and that is powered or charged by the three small panels on top. And you will note that these actually are not solar batteries. These are actually car, or those big cars and bulldozer batteries. This is big ones. These ones, I think they must be, how do I see it? I don't know whether we can see it from here. And this is heavy duty batteries. This must be, I think it's 150 amp, I think 150 amp, yes, batteries. So these are big ones. Okay, I decided to use this because I found out that the solar batteries that I buy from, mostly from the Chinese stores, some you get from what used to be ESCO before. Now it's I think trade electrical, I think, owned by steamships. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I decided to use this because those solar batteries actually were old. So when I bring them here, they can, the wear and tear is, it's more obvious, and it does that, it does have this wear and tear very quickly. And you can see these are the ones here. So these batteries here are actually I think it's 150 or 120 amp. Okay, these ones are actually for the solar batteries, but because they stay longer in the shops, and when we buy them and come out here, it doesn't last really long. But actually this lasts for something like between 8 7-8 years. These ones. Okay, these ones I got them. The problem with these ones here, the car batteries, is you have to refill with water, battery water, every now and then. So we have to check them. Unlike the actual solar batteries, where they are, I think what they call dry batteries. You don't have to put water. Just they come like that and that's it. Unlike these ones here, these are wet cells. So you have to fill the water every now and then when the water level goes down. Okay, and this is my family house. Okay, so let's put this light here. Ah, yeah, yeah, it's okay, bright. Okay, you can see also. this is just temporary. No, we haven't done this wirings properly yet. We yet to sort everything out. Yeah, so but just to put on the switch, so it's easy to handle. And you see we just click that one. Okay, so this is the inverter that the battery is outside here. You remember I told you, and that comes from that trees, more or less, like they look small solar panels on top of the roof. So that comes down, and with the batteries, 4 batteries outside, okay, the power comes through to here, to the inverter. And then I connect it from there, and then it comes to desktop computer. Yeah, so that's where I do my work. And I also have this set outside for my kids. Okay, so I have this one here. That's for the kids to do their work. Okay, and you can see my fan. Yeah. Okay, that's also powered by solar. From the battery. Okay, the power source is the solar panel. Comes to the battery, it charges the battery, and from the battery it comes to the appliances. In the direct for the lights and the fan is direct, just from the battery, solar to the regulator to the battery, and then the battery comes direct to the lights, and as well as to such thing like fan. For the other appliances like charging of phone, to power the computer, desktop or laptop, and any other power tools, it has to come through inverter. And the reason is because they need more power to run. And so that's the purpose of the inverter. Inverter converts the solar power into the big 240 volts power, which is similar to the power that we get from the city power supply from the PNG power, or yeah, from PNG power. Okay, so that's what you get after it goes through the inverter. It increases the voltage to 240. Okay. For the fan and light, we get those are powered by 12 volts, and the batteries are 12 volts. So it's a straight connection only from the battery to these such appliances. Okay, just to show you guys the lights. Okay, so these lights here are powered by those set of batteries that I told you, and that comes from the the six solar panels that are on top of the roof. So you see those 2 lights there, and we have one here, and the others we are yet to do the panel wiring for the lights. We haven't completed it because we're still working on this. We have now renovated and changed the whole thing. We still have the shower and toilet there. We've now removed it and now making this one as a whole. So one of the sink will stay there. That one. At the moment we have this one. Yeah, so still working on it. Oh, this one is on already. Yeah. So we've done some carpeting here, tiles, and yeah. So still working. Yeah, I just want to show you the lights. Yeah, okay, bright. I think when we complete put all the lights, probably we'll have so we have one there, two, three. So yeah, I think we'll have to move this one a little bit closer to the side. So we have one line of light here, somewhere here, and the other line somewhere here. So the 3, 6, 9, about 12, probably 12 lights. 9 or 12, yeah. Okay, so this is the common kitchen dining area for the and even living area for the rentals. And the toilet and shower is here. Oh, yeah. So that's also powered by solar. Oh, at the moment they're only using this two one shower and toilet. The other ones are not okay. Yeah, so the same with this lights here, the switch. So yeah, so this one should be for this one here. Yeah, okay, put it on. Yeah, so that's just to put it on to see, our light and its wiring, and this one here for this is inside here. Okay, so that's that one, and then this one, another one is for outside. So this one here. Okay, so and yeah, and I put it off. Okay, so well, put it on. It's already getting dark. So, yeah, so that's all right. Light on the outside, light on the outside, and then we have this one on the inside. Yeah, so all of them are all on, but we haven't completed this. There's still some more lights to do, and so you can see the wires there. They're just temporary. We will do them those properly. Okay, so I think with that I've shown you my power, which is the power for my house with the solar. So with the panels on top and then the batteries here. So maybe just a few things I'll probably just elaborate so that you can understand if you don't know. But if you know, good on you. In regard to the use of power from the solar. So that means from the solar power, we use solar panels, and then you have the regulator, and then you have the batteries, and then you have the inverter. Regulator, you have the batteries, and you have the inverter. So four. There are four things. Okay, so their setup is such that the panels stay on top of the roof, and then you wire them all, and then it comes down to the regulator. And from the regulator it goes to the battery. Then from the battery it goes to the inverter. From the inverter it goes to the appliances. The purpose of the regulator is to regulate the inflow of power to the batteries from the solar panel to the batteries. So it gives enough to the batteries so that it doesn't burn the batteries. From the batteries it now goes to the inverter. Okay, so from the inverter, then it goes to the appliances like TV, 240 volts fans. It goes to the computer, the laptop, and you can charge other stuff. and as well as two other power tools. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the basic things that used in the solar power system. Okay. Then all the other things are wiring and the lights. But yes, you need to understand. You need to know. If you see there are bulbs that are for 12 volts, and there are some bulbs, light bulbs, that are bigger than 12 volts, and so that's why they need to be powered through or from via the inverter. Yeah. Okay, so anything that is 240, that would require 240 voltage, it has to come out from or come through the inverter. Anything that is 12 volts, the batteries are 12 volts. So to power it, to light it, to run it, you can just connect it direct from the batteries to those appliances. And in the batteries, there are two types of connections. Actually, not only two. I think there is other. You can one. The first type of connection is the 12 volts. You can also wire them on the 24 volts wiring to 48. You can do 48 too. So those are types. When you do get to know them and try to use them, you will get to learn all those ones. And I learned them, from actually I involve expert people to do all those before, and when they are doing, I'm also doing it with them, and I learn from them. And after that, I don't need them. I don't need them anymore. These are simple things. I can just wire my house, with these solar panels. But with the bigger power that comes from the city power supply through PNG power, or those they can be of high voltage as well, because they are 240 volts. This one is only 12. But when you use it through the inverter, you are getting to 240 volts. So it's still big. And you don't have to muck around with it. Yeah, but otherwise from the main city or town power supply, that's big, and you don't play with it. But I do all those wiring as well. I do the PNG power electrical wirings as well. I do the switch and all those ones. I just put shock and yeah. But that's just brief things for you guys to know and understand. Yeah. But otherwise, as I keep saying, I think I have sound this morning that you don't do it alone. You have to seek expert advice, and I think to do the wiring, you need to get the certified electrician to do the wiring. Just in case anything happens, it's a little bit okay. You can do the wiring. Save yourself money. You don't need to engage those people. Which they cost. Maybe they cost a lot too. But that is if you know. If you don't know, then you have a choice. You have to spend money and engage them so that they do it for you, because you're going to run the risk, and you could get into trouble. All right, with that, then I thank you, and hope you have enjoyed, and learned. Hope you have learned something, and you enjoyed watching this. Thank you.
Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also share with your friends. If you have questions to ask, please put it in the comments. Thank you.